Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to our children's story. I'm very excited that you have decided to join me for another inspiring story. Today, the title of our story is A Baby, a Reason to Smile. Let us listen to which baby is this that they're talking about. One day, when Abraham was sad, God sent him to watch the stars in the sky. Later, he told him that the number of his descendants would be just as large. However, Abraham did not understand how that could occur, as he and Sarah were elderly persons, almost 100 years old and without children. Nonetheless, he believed. When they thought it was no longer possible, Sarah got pregnant and had a baby. Very happy, the parents named him Isaac, which means smile. Arabs and Jews are descendants of Abraham. Boys and girls, do you feel that God tells you things that encourage you? And how? Boys and girls, God told Abraham that he should not be sad. He encouraged Abraham and said, Abraham, don't be sad. Look up. Can you see the stars in the sky? That is the number of descendants that you will have. And remember, boys and girls, Abraham was already elderly and his wife was too. Almost 100 years old and with no children. So imagine, when Isaac was born, his mom was over 100 years old. But because God promised Abraham that he would give him a son, and he promised that the number of descendants would be like the stars in the sky, God gave them a child. What a miracle that was. And God performs miracles in our lives too. All we need to do is to believe, like Abraham also believed, even though he was an elderly person. So what is our memory verse for today? Well, it's found in Genesis 15 verse 5. And it says, "Look up at the sky and count the stars, if indeed you can count them." Then he said to him, "So shall your offspring be." And that is true, boys and girls. Today, Abraham has many descendants, just like God had promised him. So before we go, boys and girls, let us have a short prayer. May we all bow our heads, close our eyes, and put our hands together. Dear God, with you all things are possible. Thank you very much. Amen. Well, thank you, boys and girls, for joining me for this story. My prayer is that you have learned that nothing is impossible with God. God was able to give Abraham and Sarah a child in their elderly age. So imagine what more God can give you and me. Amen.